Hey, what's going on, Internet? Welcome to episode 2 of the Rakdos Treason deck, playing against Big League Chew. I happen to find that gum disgusting. I don't even know if they still sell it. But I didn't record yesterday because I was feeling a little bit under the weather. I still feel a little bit under the weather, so if my voice is low or I'm doing stupid shit or I just passed out in the middle of the game, that's the reason. No red mana, lots of red cards. I'm not going to keep this. This is fine. We have a slightly useless act of treason right now, but we have a... Oh, there's one of our sacrifice outlets. So I probably will play out the Pyromancer, even though it might just immediately die to a dead weight, ulcerate, what have you. See, what aura can he punish us with at 3 mana? There's none that really come to mind. We can shock it next turn. So I'll just play this out. I know there's he can actually go Ethereal Armor into Deviant Glee. That would be awful, but we also have an Augur Spree for that. But I have a feeling this Pyromancer's not long for this world. Or maybe it is. Not making that trade. But even when they're playing swamps, they're playing white dudes. Alright, so I'm going to just pass up on that and let's just get the swarm into play. Just in case he follows up with something. I'm not going to swing at the Pyromancer. I'm not really interested in losing it to a Raise the Alarm, which he doesn't have. Or a Righteous Blow, or whatever. Better safe than sorry. I lost 2 damage against a deck that seems to be gaining life, so I can live with that. Well, that is a bit of a problem. Again, not going to block. He can gain 2. Fortunately, I am going to have to pop this Treason. Actually, no, I want to get the Nomad. I mean, as much as I'd like to scry, I want to get the second red source into play. So we're just going to go in. We'll go back up to 20 and hit him down to 18. But at least we have the other Treason effect for, you know, a Baneslayer, which he most assuredly has. Because why wouldn't the big stack have it? Doesn't have the second white. But that's fine. Oh, yes he does. Pride Mate, okay. Well, we're definitely blocking with the Elemental. We have the Augur Spree for the Pride Mate. He's going big. So I'm okay with this trade. This Pride Mate's gonna go to a 4. I'm probably gonna main phase this Augur Spree because he could have some Covenant of Blood nonsense. Like, who can know? Who can know the mind of the 70+ card stack? And we'll just get in with 2 in the air, slowly but surely. And watch some damage effects. You just slam that Caracol down. It's like, look out, son, I'm gaining life. Sure. I don't see what he can punish us with. That's why I didn't kill it in response. Stop listening. Like, I don't know why my Connect's doing that like non-stop these days. Alright, so there's another Treason. But he's just down to one card. I don't really need to play anything here. I'm not gonna blow a Treason on a Caracol. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape here. Could go planes, planar cleansing, but we have follow-up. Yikes. Alright, it's time to start getting a little bit more aggressive. Well, we do have Treasons for days. But it doesn't... Playing this Devouring Swarm here doesn't really increase the clock too much. I mean, we have him on a 3-turn clock now. On the bright side, if he wants to planar cleanse, then do that. Hey, Charmbreaker Devils. Alright, I'm gonna... If he has to raise the alarm now, so fucking be it. Alright. I hope he drops a Baneslayer or anything with 5 power. That would be awesome. Holy shit. Captain to watch life gain. Alright, not gonna play the Devils here. Let's just take that. Do I want to top that? Yeah, that's a good rebuilding card. And let's go to Town Areno. How much damage does he want to take? Well, he wants to take 5. I can't say I really agree with that. But he can still gain some life. But if he taps out for anything big again, he just dies. Because I'll just mass sacrifice everything to the Devouring Swarm. Ooh, the Wombo. Hey, Ethereal Armor, Sanguine Bond. It is a thing. Nope. No thanks. So let's see, how fancy can we get? Can we win this turn? We can go... Oh yeah, we can win this turn. Easy. Easy stuff. I don't even know why I sat there and thought about it. No cards in hand. Eat you. 8. Eat this guy. Didn't even need to cast that other Devouring Swarm. I don't know why I did. And he's going to pause the game for no good reason. Big League Chew, keeping it minor leagues. Okay, well that was kind of a weird game. Even the black-white life gain decks are playing Caracols and Auras. But you know, I guess this is the part where I'm supposed to say Oh yeah, Sanguine Bond, Ethereal Armor, great combo. Like how some of you would have me talk. But no, it's fucking stupid. Don't play those two cards together. Come on, let's get real here. This isn't the Boy Scouts where everyone wins, everyone gets a blue ribbon, everyone did their best. If I think something's stupid, I'm just gonna say it's stupid. And that was stupid. But speaking of stupid, the wait times on this game, so I'm gonna pause the video and we'll be right back with another game. Hey guys, welcome back. That was a nice 8 minutes of try not to nosedive or drool onto my laptop. I said I'm still kind of feeling under the weather, kind of woozy. So if I sound bored or disaffected, that's why. Plus the 8 minutes of finding a game. What do we got here? I mean, yeah, I guess this is a good hand. Always do with the swamp with this deck because we do run Bloodghasts, so something to keep in mind. If we draw Bloodghast, I probably will play it over the Pyromancer since I don't plan on playing any instants or sorceries on turn 3. But since we didn't draw the Bloodghast, we will play the Pyromancer. So he's on the old Selesnya Guildgate, TG Briero Arios. I'm not going to pretend I know how to pronounce that. Let's see if he main phases his Raise the Alarm or not. Okay, Wall of Omens. I'm fine with that. We'll get in for 1 damage next turn. And we are off to the races. Let's just hope he doesn't have a Brimaz, which means he has a Brimaz. That is the wrong block, my friend. There we go. Or just let it all through. Now you figured it out. So let's see, what else is new in the world of gaming? I guess this week's Tavern Brawl on Hearthstone, if you play that game. I don't think it's quite as good as the first one. It's basically based around whenever one of your dudes dies, you get a 1-mana banana card. So everyone is just running Mage and running Flame Wakers. I have actually not yet purchased the Blackrock expansion, so I don't have that card. So it's a little bit more challenging for me. Stoneforge Mystic. Wow, okay. Adventuring Gear. This is, again, spicy. Tap out for that Adventuring Gear. Kite Sail Apprentice. Okay, so this is somewhat annoying. Well, we're not going to do any damage this turn, which is unfortunate. Because I'm going to play the Muse here. Starting to get gummed up on the ground a bit. I'm not gonna Banefire either one of these things away. Well, let's see if he gets this order right on his Kite Sail. So I forget what the Adventure Gear costs 1. Is the Equip cost 1? So you can go play, equip, play land. Can you do all that? Oh, he wants to get his Mearsmith value on. Yeah, that's unfortunate, my friend. We're going to be drawing extra cards here, which is always good. But this is starting to get a bit weird. So I'm actually just going to swarm here. Bluff Shock. Lose pretty much both my goblins. Or actually no, just lose one. So I mean, he's got a theme. I don't know what the Wall of Omens is doing in this deck though, other than, you know, I mean, it's good now, but I don't like it. He looks to be wanting to be attacking. I certainly don't know what a Darkstealing It is doing in this deck. Yes, it can trigger the Mirrorsmith. Unfortunately, you can't cast it and then use the mana. Okay, Adventuring Gear on the Wall of Omens. I mean, am I not supposed to laugh at that? Like, really, am I not supposed to laugh at that? Draw another 2 cards. What do I want to steal here? I think the Kite Sail Apprentice is actually the most dangerous thing, because it can fly. You know, if my opponent eventually figures out, no, I don't need any more land. You know, if my opponent eventually ever figured out, oh shit, I should probably equip that to my Kite Sail Apprentice. Let's see how he blocks here. I mean, those are the correct blocks, but I'm just gonna do 4 to you in the air. Alright, so now we're getting somewhere. Still think this Devouring Swarm's better than the Bloodflow Connoisseur. I mean, our Bloodflow Connoisseur could get pretty large, but it could also easily eat a Reprisal as well, which under most circumstances you can kind of avoid that with the Devouring Swarm. So if he does find a Brimaz, we have a Banefire for it. Really the only spicy target. I mean, okay. Now something to keep in mind, if he does play an Ethereal Armor, I can sack my El Gobblerino to get rid of that arrest. But you know, what started out as, you know, maybe something interesting, mono white equipment, artifacts, has once again turned into a mishmash of absolute foolishness. Still on 3 lands, so I mean, he sure picked a good time to arrest that Rabble Master. Alright, so we're going in. We're going in, folks. I want to get in with the Graveborn Muse. So I want that Mirrorsmith out of the way. And it's time to get crazy with everyone except the young Pyromancer. Now we actually should have lethal next turn in the air with the Devouring Swarm. So we have a lot of dudes. Get our 1 damage in. I mean, coupled with Banefire as well. There's no getting out of this. Well, actually, no, he has that fucking elixir. But I'm gonna command anyways. We're not getting planar cleansed. Make 4 dudes. I mean, I don't even think we had. Did we miss lethal? I don't think we missed lethal. Maybe we did. Like I said, we have a Banefire. He has to elixir this turn or he dies. And on top of all that, we're drawing 2 cards a turn. Anyways, back to the Tavern Brawl. I actually did my... Wow, okay. Tavern Brawl with Priest because I had a Priest daily. So I just used Mountain Giants, Twilight Drakes, Pyromancers, Wild Pyromancers in Hearthstone. Yeah, just stuff like that. So he goes to 14, but I think we can do 14 fairly easily, especially with Banefire backup. So this game's over. So let's see what we draw. A Charmbreaker Devils. Not needed. We're going in, folks. But I will applaud him on using the arrest on the Rabble Master. I know probably at one point. Whoa, you should block the wall on the 3 toughness guy, or the 3 power guy. And the Stoneforge on the Pyromancer. That's what I would do. I mean, I can kill him pretty much without the Banefire, but I don't want to do that math right now. Not feeling well. Oh, didn't even need to. Is that exacties? Should I be saying exacties? Is that too much? Exact damage. Well, you know, I hope he's having a good time watching all those damage effects. So those 2 games, you know, on top of finding those games, so it's 20 minutes, 20 plus minutes of actual gameplay over 2 games, and over half an hour of me just being kind of woozy and trying to find a game. So that's it for now. Tomorrow I should be feeling a lot better, hopefully. Get the last episode of this in, and then we'll move forward. I don't know what I'm going to play yet after this. I mean, I am going to try and build and play that mono red burn deck that, you know, got us last episode at some point. I don't know if it'll be the next game or the next episode, series, whatever you want to call it. But, okay, I'm out before something stupid happens in my woozy state. Take care, thanks for watching, and goodbye.